Good morning, afternoon, and evening, whenever you're sitting down and watch this episode of the Caffeinated Dad Gaming live stream. Guys, I'm ready for some spooky fun. I'm not gonna lie. I've gotten through the week. It has been a hell of a week, but we are here on the other side, and it looks like there's something fun, something spooky, something ready to go. That was the greatest coffee I've ever sipped. It was right on time. I felt like we had to be a pirate getting into this weekend because I am just going to steal all of your hearts or plunder or booty. Initially I was going to say booty, but it just didn't sound right in this day and age. So hope you guys had a good week. We are going to get into some fun shenanigans with the Halloween event. All Saints Wake, I think is what it's called here in Final Fantasy. This is going to be my first Halloween event. Now, I've come from a number of really fun Halloween events. Guild Wars 2, the Mad Kings is just absolutely one of my favorite. I love that Halloween event. Even World of Warcraft, I think it was like Hallow's End or something along those lines. I'd always enjoyed that every time. Never got the Headless Horseman mount. Got the helmet a couple times, never got the mount. It is spooky time. We are here for the spookies. I am also prepared in multiple ways. I wonder if I can actually show it. Which camera is it though? I think it's new camera. So I went ahead and I figured out what was going on with my camera. So hopefully we don't have any technical issues, knock on wood. The problem was that I had the slots incorrectly put in. I was charging my camera out of my PC. It was trying to read it. So the PC is separate now, the charger is separate, and just in case everything hits the fan, I got my backup webcam. We are ready on so many levels. That is what I will say. I'm all for it. So we're gonna go ahead and get into some of the Halloween event here. Check this out, see what it all is. Surprise, second camera. Pamela, that's what I was like. We are ready. We're ready to go. Now it's just my old camera that I had. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into some Halloween events, see what there is to see, and then probably progress a little bit on the MSQ. I am not looking to finish Stormblood tonight. Stormblood's finish will be on Monday. That is the objective. That is the goal. Monday night is going to be the end of base Stormblood. We're ready to go. I'm very excited for it because it's also like it's leading into the anticipation of like the very end of dealing with Xenos, because I know that we're gonna have to deal with Xenos. There's like, you can't not have this buildup of this absolute Giga Chad with L'Oreal hair, this whole expansion, and then not deal with him, right? I'm very excited. Dark Knight, I am so glad that you actually bring that up, because that was actually going to be my one of my videos, actually. My separate video talking about my experience here in Stormblood. It's something that I might go back and revisit a little bit of Heavensward to have kind of like a post, we'll say, cap of it, but I do want to have a post recap of the main Stormblood expansion and just kind of talk about the ups, the downs, the back and forth, what I liked, what I didn't like, and things like that. That is something that I do want to do. I think that would be a lot of fun. All caffeinated man versus super evil Fabio. The irony is not lost on me. So we are here in the Halloween event. There's lots of stuff going on. So I guess I'm gonna go up here to the main stage, or is this like a glam shot area? Oh wait, no, there is a quest giver up here. Okay, the Aether Starved. Okay, so this must be the quest that we start with, right? I'm guessing. The Aether Starved Ahriman. Arriba. Processing super slow. It's not even picking up all the characters in this area, by the way. My PC isn't, so. With Fiend's Most Foul. I mean, we already did Hawk Manor and we dealt with like demons and ghosts and stuff like that. Hawk Manor. I think I've already keybind X. I keybound X. Evening, Orm. How are you? Vanished for a moment. Back now. Got it. Heavenly abode ring with merriment as the wine flows freely, and nobody can be bothered to look down. Thus did God-fearing folk greet this particular sunset with trepidation, daring not to venture from their homes. No longer, for adventurers it came and drove out the void scent, restoring safety to the city streets and marking the occasion as one of jubilation. Is to see All Saints Wake reborn as a celebration, be that ghost, ghoul, gridanian, or otherwise. Oh, it's a pumpkin-headed apparition. It's a pumpkin-headed apparition. I thought it was just like a normal gridanian. That's actually a really cool, like, outfit. I'm not gonna lie. Like the vampire look. It seems like everyone's already ready for their for the event. Everyone's got their mogs on, or mogs, glams on. They're ready to go. The more sinister sorts to enter into contracts which forbid them from preying on mortals. In exchange, they are permitted to partake in the festivities. But there is one troubled soul who still seems incapable of getting into the spirit of things. Nothing too devilishly difficult, I promise. Before you get started, you'll want to grasp the particulars by speaking to Papa Gruff. All right, here we go. Seasonal event. Yeah, we're out. The great value mannequin. The wish version is what we're talking. Walk to a manor. I'm so glad that someone got this, or got that. Like, I joke about it, but like the girl, Hawk, her name's like Haley something. I saw her blow up the other month on Instagram, and it's the Hawk Tua girl, and she's got like a streaming deal with Kick. She's got a huge podcast now, like literally taking your 15 minutes of fame and maximizing everything. Seriously, absolutely incredible. And whenever I see Hawk Manor, I think of Hawk Tua, that Hawk Tua girl. Introduce events to new players. As previous events, while not canon to the actual story, do continue on in their story. And good for her. Hey, you know what? Like, there's, if that's what you're given, if you're given that like just little window of fame, use it. Hell, like you can buy all this on the Mog Station. Oh, nice. I'm actually very concerned, you know, like, and I meant to say this. I'm actually very concerned when I actually get into a subscription, which I did talk to Galactic, and I think that I'm probably going to hold off, much to everyone's discretion. I'm going to hold off until I am finished post Stormblood events. Yes, I will lose some of the levels for the Black Mage. That's okay. I'm all right with that. The thing is that once I actually get into the subscription and like I'm gonna go and be a part of that, I know I can do the shock horror. I know that I can already do pay for some of the stuff on the shop. I know, but it's like I would have gotten through this much content, like half of the damn game, without paying a dime, which is mind-blowing in my mind. That is just such an amount of content. This is ridiculous. And it's kind of like I don't want to pay a dime and then make a whole video where I talk about like I played X amount of hours, like 500 hours probably. Yeah, it's probably somewhere in that neighborhood. I'd venture a guess, actually. Without paying a dime. That's what I'm excited about. I'm really, really good. Active Grass, what's going on? Hope you're having a good evening. I love getting tailgated by a lifted truck with nothing but a Hawk bumper sticker. Jesus, that's terrible. You should really enable that option, given how hard it is to find NPCs. I think I'm okay. I can find the ones that I need to, although this character looks... Yeah, he looks gruff. A little bit. I had a rain check for that upcoming Halloween party. My family came to visit, and I just found out that we're having Tex-Mex together. Oh, okay, no. I gotta turn that up anyway. Optional for a reason, yeah. Typing playtime if my memory serves. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I'll have to get the exact time. But I'm kind of curious too, is because I still have the post Stormblood content, which apparently is a lot. There's a lot of stuff after we have finished with the main story. And that's not even talking about like any of the job stuff. There's still some side content that I want to go ahead and do before I get into the paid subscription. I kind of want to like settle most of my accounts before jumping into that. So I mean, there's tons of stuff. There's tons of stuff that I get to do, or I have to do. Guess this is Phil Cox. You're a wizard, Harry. I got the volume, background music is turned up way high. You're a wizard, Harry. No FOMO, nice. Oh, they're demon, or they're void sense. Good riddance. If you're not here to say, then why are you here? I heard you have coffee. Speaking of Phil Cox, a fellow who stormed off in a huff. Like most of our ilk, Phil Cox and I have insatiable appetite for Aether, but unlike your garden variety void scent who hunt hapless mortals like beasts, we prefer to sate our hunger with their enthusiastic approval. Is that a Monsters, Inc. reference? Right? Like, is that am I reading too much into that? Is that kind of like a Monsters, Inc. reference where it's like happiness and joy? Oh, damn, I spilled my drink. I was looking too bad. I feel like it has to be, right? Like, like they're looking for the enthusiastic approval. So like the happiness, the claps and all that. That's interesting. I doubt it, but it lines up. And they hungry. Hilariously, but it's also the theme they've developed over the last few years. I was saying, see, I'm on point. I got this. But it's not a bad take. Yeah, see? Ah. All you need is someone to come in with a new set of eyes. Unlike your garden variety, yeah, I read that. There is no Aether as delectable as you'll find in food gifted in genuine appreciation, which set me to thinking, perhaps preying on mortals was an old-fashioned and misguided approach. Thus I did commit to giving folks all sorts of fright and dazzle and delight, winning hearts and minds, and in the process no small number of Aether-laden delicacies. Okay, so they're kind of doing it for food, lathered in Aether. When I first laid eyes upon him, I sensed promise, but get him in front of a crowd and you're lucky to get a stammering of half-hearted applause, let alone a few measly crumbs. You'd be better off hearing it from Ahriman's mouth, though. He can't have gotten far. Okay, alright. We feed on despair, though. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you guys are, if we're truly, like, comparing emotional vampires to these guys, I wouldn't say it's all despair. There is some funny bits, but there's just like, I feel like there's just sometimes where as I'm going through something, I feel like you guys are just like, that's it, Calf. Calf, it's right there. Calf, just do it. I don't want to hear about your day. Just do the thing. That's what I get sometimes. I'm trying to be cool. Trying to be cool. I know you guys all mean well. But we're here for the long ride. I'm notorious for taking my time. Like, I am notorious for taking my time. My wife, poor woman, is like, oh my God, can you move any faster than a snail? Like, that's just how I talk about it in the way that I describe this, just very quickly, is I have boxes. And I'm sure that you guys have heard this somewhere. I think I heard it somewhere. But it's like when men look at a particular like objective or goal, or at least the way that I do. Let me put it that way. Let me rephrase it. The way that I do is I sit there and I open my box. Whatever I'm working on, that is my box. That is my focus. Bip, bip, bip. I do my box, close my box, move on to the next box. My wife and I have decided and agree with that the way that she processes things is like a ball of yarn, if that makes sense. Everything is interconnected. It is one giant string, but everything has attachments to these different areas. So when I sit here and I talk about, oh, well, you know, like, oh, I focused on, you know, like cutting the grass today, or, you know, for whatever reason. And it's like, oh, okay, well, she had put in a load of laundry, and while the load of laundry was doing, she brought out the, you know, like some chicken to defrost so that we can have dinner later. And on top of that, she had to make a phone call for an appointment that she needs next week. And it's like everything is interconnected, and it is just born to dilly. I have my boxes, and I talk about it. It's like, I have my box. Okay, if I have an hour to do this, I am only doing that for an hour. And I'm pretty good about being disciplined and stopping on those times. Like if I have something with work, today I had something with work that I needed to sit down for like an hour and just go through lines of it was just lines of Excel sheets. That's really what it was. And it was tedious and it was obnoxious, but it got the job done, and it was the only way that we can get it. That was my hour. I couldn't deviate, I couldn't split. That's how I look at it. I dilly-dally. There's a lot of content on the free trial and you haven't touched on. Heck, you probably get at least half a year's. I've already played this game for 10 months now. Final Fantasy, 10 months. It's incredible. Kind of like Scare Bundle. Excuse me, I love hearing about your day. We won't fall asleep watching. It's one of my greater, we'll say, tricks. My fantastic wave of my hands, my magics. Oh, we gotta soothe the guy. Alright. Oh, geez, Captain, get a little bit of distance. I got right up in there. I can't get the hang of transformation magics, and without the means to delight the crowds were starved for abbreviation. I'm an Amarian. I'm an Ari man. Paralyzing prey with its big eye of mine, not a problem. Turning them into stone with a petrifying glare, a trifling task. Hells, I can even smell despair and all manner of negative emotion in the people around me. Obviously, paralysis and petrification won't win over an audience, and my metaphorical nose for despair isn't going to put either on the table either. I ought to just tell the pumpkin-headed lady I'm not cut out for this business. If you're here at her behest, you better come too. Whack. Whack. I just keep getting exploded on by all these pumpkins. I don't know what is happening, but the explosions are real. Ooh, skidoo. Bye, Nicola. Bye, Nicola. Going this way. We'll catch up and replay an event later this week. Dale, I appreciate it. Hope you have a good night. If I don't see you, have a good weekend. Into a good coffee. As Opal always reminds me, and I really got to get better. If you guys are interested, you can go to coffeecult.com. Code CDG, get you 15% off your total order. They also just released a new coffee, I think. It's like the rich, I think it's actually called the Rich Man's Roast. I only saw the newsletter like an hour ago, so I haven't had time to actually read into it. But it looks interesting. Just gonna say. I'm one quest step behind you. Okay. What do you call a group of ghostwriters reciting Shakespeare's sonnets? The dead. That's pretty good, actually. I like that one. Jack, that was a good one. What's it? Dead Poets Society. That was Robin Williams, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure that was Robin Williams. Dead Poets Society. Oh, Captain, my Captain, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't watched that in a very long time. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Oh, Robin Williams. That just made me think. There are so many times that I'm like, Robin Williams was like in my mind so ahead of his time. Like, I love that man's comedy, his energy, just like how quickly he like told jokes. And I might be dating myself, but he also right up in there with the speed of comedy and hilarity and one-liners. Rodney Dangerfield. And I'm sure some of you know of Rodney Dangerfield. Some of you probably will not know as Rodney Dangerfield. Loved that man. That man's comedy was just so fast. It was so fast. And you would be laughing at one joke by the time that he had already said like 2 or 3. And it's like you missed the other jokes because you're laughing so hard. Oh, man. It was so good. And he's a massive read. Why? Aladdin? Yeah, definitely. Evening, Valkyrie. Hope you are well. You haven't missed much. We're just talking to a pumpkin-headed apparition. And this guy is actually a giant floating eyeball. Help those in need. Did you know there's a scarecrow who's a professor and has a doctorate? He's outstanding in his field. Get out. That's a good one, Sir Nix. How are you doing, Nix? What's going on? Outstanding in this field. I'm still thinking about it. That's a good one. That's a good one. I have no idea where to start. Yeah, someone broke into our neighbor's house last night and stole all their fruit. I guess you could say he was peachless. Wabam! Avada Kedavra! Oh. Oh, get the glam on, son! Get the glam on! The nice little tie with the accents? Nice! Doing good on my way home. Alright, well, I hope, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're alright. You don't... Make sure you're obeying the rules of the road. You don't need to text. You can listen. Don't text and drive, buddy. The first appearing in Final Fantasy III. I hope that that the fact is that they're showing. Oh, you're the rider. Okay, all right. That makes me so much better. That was so much better. He won't just turn heads. He'll snap necks. I was gonna say like the Lord. This almost looks like Lord Hien's hair, just not as beautiful, I guess. But I like it. That's a good look. The little bat wings are adorable. The horns I can kind of get with. Like, I'm alright. The bat wings on the back, adorable. Look. Why are they so little? Like, why not make them bigger? Didn't read the Crystal Tower joke. I didn't read the Crystal Tower joke. Oh, didn't mean to. Hydra said, nope, you get one chance. That's all you get. That's it. The joke's gone. The most affection and thereby the larger share of either rich victuals wins, and to the victor go the spoils of subservience. The loser will be bound to obey their every whim. How does that sound? I don't know what the hell is happening. I'm talking to demons from the underworld, or from the void. The mortal epitaph about one's bark being worse than one's bite comes to mind. Prepare yourself, Philcox. Why didn't the skeleton like his Halloween candy? They didn't have the stomach for it. No, it's the same reason that they didn't go to the Halloween party. They didn't have nobody to go with. Of course, obviously. When I was a young boy. I'm not gonna do it. I can't do it because you guys like it's just that one tone. The Black Parade. No, we're not doing it. See, the thing is that if I just say it's like I can just literally say like the first line. The best ones are the challenges. You ever see those challenge videos where it's like, can you recognize the song on a single note? And all they do is just like that first piano, that ding, and it's like everyone's like immediately. Caffeinated Dad stream. Listen, My Chemical Romance was huge when I was a young boy. I actually got caught up on the quest. Yeah, I get sidetracked so many damn times. We've all done it since the glam was announced. I said I hope that the fact that there's so many FF3 references doesn't tower over you of how crystal clear it is. CT with a proper story now. Hydra, I appreciate you. I appreciate you rehashing it. I do like seeing the dad jokes. I don't catch them all, but I do like seeing them. All right, we got to help Phil Cox and My Chemical Romance. Why didn't the skeleton attempt lifting weights? He didn't have enough meat on his bones. All right. All right, Phil Cox, let's do this. Oh, wow, they just give you all the stuff right there. Devilry shirt. Devilry horns. Did you have an emo phase, Cap? Were you? I had a phase where I didn't know where I wanted to be. And this was going into high school. And I had like what's it like? I had very long hair that came like down to here. I'll have to see. I'll have to see if I can't find some photos. But I had longer hair. I had what's it? I was probably like, I don't know, an extra 100 pounds. Like I was a big kid. I was a really big kid, and I had like the long hair. I had like a Celtic cross neck thing, but I only wore black, and I could only, like, that's all I did. I never did like any of the makeup or anything. I think my dad would have whooped my ass, honestly. But like that was a phase. I did have a little bit of an emo phase. Little bit. A diagnosis. My dad would have kicked my ass if I had that. Like, he was already, I love my dad. And if I ever poke fun at him, never get it twisted. I love the man. He made me the man that I am today. So I'm not in any way, shape, or form throwing him shade. I'm allowed to pick on him though. Like, there was a couple of things where it's like, as I was going through and I was, you know, like, oh, Dad, isn't this cool? He would just, no, don't do that. And that was it. That was our conversations. Okay, that's what I can't do. But now it's just no hair. DG. Oh, I heard a kid up. Ah! Everything exploded. This year's Halloween. Do you and your family plan on doing costumes? We plan on doing matching costumes. We do matching costumes every single year that we can, until probably the oldest doesn't want to do matching costumes with us anymore. This year we are doing the, I don't know if you guys are familiar. If you have young kids, you probably have heard of it. Descendants 4. The whole Descendants series, for those of you who don't know, is like the next generation after all the major Disney villains, and they have a bunch of movies and stuff like that. Descendants 4 is talking about the Red Queen from Alice in Wonderland, and her daughter, as well as Cinderella's daughter and a number of other characters. I get to play as Prince Charming, of course. It's also because for my middle daughter's last birthday, she wanted to be Cinderella, and I had to dress up as Prince Charming. I never not pick on her. My wife had to dress up as the fairy godmother. And she goes, "What do you think, I'm old?" And then, of course, you know, my middle daughter's like, "Yeah, you're old. That's why you should play her." Of course. It was so good. I used to work for Claire's. I know what Descendants is. But I hand out candy this year. No, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Never kept up with that after that. Emo flight. Anyway. All right, Phil Cox, what do we got? Yeah, sure, I can lead the way. Oh, okay, we have to go to conversation points. All right, he's following me. Yeah, Phil Cox said that they were like right behind me. Holy crap, no, this is like crazy distance. I wish Halloween was more a thing in Australia. But I still dress up with my daughter. I can understand that. I know. Like, there's gonna come a time where none of my kids want to dress up with me. Oh, go ahead. Discuss the delighted women. There's gonna be a time that I know that they're not gonna want to hang out with me, and that's okay, and not dress up. That's fine. It's gonna suck because I love matching costumes. I like having our family unit match together. Like, we go on vacations, we all have the same shirt, just in different variations. That's just like a thing that we do, a reoccurring thing. I've always loved that. All right, I guess we got to go all the way up here. Damn, Phil Cox can move. And Walker Tech in use. Oh, the conversation? Yeah. Why are bones so calm? Nothing gets under their skin. My girlfriend and I this Halloween are doing Belle and the Beast, to be honest. But I'm doing a more modern interpretation of his ballroom outfit. See, that's cool. I like that. I see... Even when my kids don't want to dress up with me, I really want my wife and I to do matching costumes. We've always done. Like one year I was, the Big Bad Wolf, and she was Red Riding Hood. And then, like, one year she was Wonder Woman, and I was Superman. Like, things like that. Is now accompanying mechanics and then more. Gotcha. Dressed in blue. I hope you're able to find her forthwith. All right. Oh, damn it. Didn't mean to double click that. Phil Cox, why do you keep looking around like that? Let's run! Ski! Make the costume your own. If you can't make the mask yours, then you should stick with it being Jim Carrey. Like, I mean, there's so many good ideas for like matching family costumes, and then even like, you know, like partner costumes and stuff like that. Like adding a nice little spin. Like, so for example, my wife I mentioned she dressed up as Wonder Woman once. I dressed up as Clark Kent, who had the Superman. So I had the bright green. Or a bright blue and shirt with a Superman logo in the middle, but then I had like a business professional suit, and it was like the whole costume was me ripping it out, ripping the shirt open. Woo! Almost lost PG, and that was the fun. And I like making it mine, you know, because everyone, if you have the same costume, you have the same thing over and over, it's not as fun, you know? Bye-bye, PG. I was close, Opal. I don't think I lost it. I think I'm pretty good. Now, of course, Papa Gruff's here already. Superman. And we decided to go trick-or-treating. I hastily put together a pretty awesome Viking costume. I mean, there are some... I remember I went to my sister's house last year, and we went trick-or-treating around her neighborhood, and then we finished up by handing out candy. And some of the kids that I'm about to go on a rant. Some of the kids who put in their effort for their costume was like the lowest of the low bar. Like there was no effort. It was like I'd be lucky if they were actually wearing something. Like we would get like some of the football players in the area, and they would just wear their football jersey and be like, I'm a football player. It would be like, all right, no, you're supposed to be something like, you know, like fantastic, something that you aren't, which in this case is like creative. Do something a little bit better. The effort is so low nowadays, and it actually makes me mad. And it's like, as soon as it's not cool to be in a costume, but you still want free candy? I reserve the right not to serve you. This ain't Burger King. You ain't having it your way. Ain't Mickey D's, you ain't ba-da-ba-ba-ba, or whatever he says. Creativity in a costume makes all the difference. Keep telling yourself that, buddy. Best actor for Godbert Manderville, in my opinion, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Just have this angry Austrian man screaming at you. Ah! Inspector. I can't even do it. Inspector. I'm not even going to disgrace Arnold Schwarzenegger like that. No, we're not going to do that. That could work. It could work. One year, I glued a bunch of wire bits to my younger brother and an old controller. I wore a lab coat and frizzled hair and walked around fiddling with the controller while he stumbled about. See, that's cool. That's creative. I love it. I love those stuff. Dad joke costume. My first suggestion is to wear a suit and then have a sorry sign to go with it. You'll be going as a formal apology. That's actually good. I cleaned out, funny enough, I cleaned out my closet like within the past couple of weeks, and I found an old, I have a really nice like button-up shirt, and it's got all these like gaudy pumpkins and stuff. It's not a dad joke. It's nothing like that. But it's I gotta wear it for stream. I think I might have to do that. I meant to do it over the past couple of weeks, but what, I got like 1, 2, 3 streams between now and Halloween, so yeah, I got some time. Nod. Grim Reaper Cloakin said death and taxes. Wanted to be Evie, and I had so much fun making her costume. We took pipe cleaners and made hair for the ears, and went to the fabric shop and made a fluff to go around the neck. See, that kind of stuff is cool. Like that effort is just like perfect. And Diagnose, it is 100% a dad shirt. It is a dad Hawaiian shirt. That's all it is. Gotta teach them kids there ain't no free candy in this world unless they work. Hell yeah. That's the sign. That's the sentiment. So who's getting the candy then? They didn't offer see Papa Gruff's on the same thought as me. Constant effort is the key. Luckily, I sensed another troubled soul. Okay, all right. Well, it was fun to say the least. Part of the fun of Halloween is making it as much making your own costume or making your costume. Oh yeah. I remember one year, me and if you guys play League of Legends, you know, me and a group of my friends went as the 4 different stances of Udyr from League of Legends. And we all built our own costumes, and it was like a whole cosplay thing. I remember we spent like a month and a half, each of us working on these things. Like, we had a girl in the group, and she was the Phoenix. We had I was the bear because I had the I was the bear because I had the most hair. But then we had like the tiger, or a tiger stance, or what? Which one was you? Yeah, I was the bear. And we had the tiger, and he had like the claws. But I remember we had like the felt wrapped around and put all the way through. And we had the turtle. And ironically, the guy who did the turtle, the only reason we chose him to be the turtle was because, one, he was the last one to pick. He couldn't make his mind up if he was going to join us or not. And then 2, he also kind of had a hunchback, so I was like, you already got a turtle shell going? He didn't like that joke, but still, it worked. One year in college, my whole friend group were the X-Men. It was when the original cartoon came out, and we looked awful, but it was so much fun. It doesn't... See, that's the thing. It doesn't matter. Was it fun? I think we overlook... And people overlook the fun when they're trying to find perfection. That's a quote you guys can take. Don't miss the fun in search of perfection. There you go. Someone put that on a coffee mug. Nod. Champion. The champion is probably Fiddlesticks. Oh yeah, but they got some like really creepy guys. Really, I haven't played the game in years. Did he happen to know some bald guy married to a robot? No, but can we just talk about how much Krillin got like a victory? He got a huge dub out of that whole series. Just saying. Like, Krillin's power level really wasn't all that crazy. Just saying. do 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 do. You got the barf wife. Was Dipper Pines from a few years back, and Marty McFly a couple of Halloweens ago. See, that's like classic. Okay, so Dipper Pines was Gravity Falls, if I'm not mistaken. And Marty McFly, of course. Wow, holy crap, I'm drawing a blank. I know the movie. Back to the Future. God, I almost wanted to say Lost in Time. It's the same thing. Back to the Future. The Boss's Home would be a great picture. No? Oh, that head's moving. I don't know why I thought a bald man marrying a robot was planked. I mean... It's equivocal. It's equivocal. I'll give you that. Nod. Another nod. He just exploded with fire. Oh, his wings popped out. He talks like a ball guy. How does one talk like a ball guy? The good people of Gridania are still in need of my help. And where there are common folk in need, there are cookies to be freed, or given to me. There's a mama gruff and a little gruff there too. Oh, okay. I sensed in Phil Cox when he and I first met wasn't illusory. After all, I should take my leave too. 'Twould be remiss to me to allow him to garner all the glory, to say nothing of the cookies. Evening, Galactic. No, nothing. I'm just finishing up the Halloween stuff, or at least the main the quest that it seems to go with it. You missed the entire event. Shame about the wings. Green Day. Don't wanna be an American idiot. Oh, okay. So the pumpkin-headed apparition, that cookie didn't have any either. It was just like the satisfaction. Oh, okay. Okay, that was cool. The Sneaky Hollow. Speak to the unusual offer usher at Ming Keto's amphitheater to be escorted to a costume party. Where's the unusual usher? Oh, right here. Sneaky Hollow. Oh, the cookie did have either. Okay. Oh, this is cool. Oh, that's creepy as shit with a full moon. Are these all Urianges? Tax Frog, get your boy. Tax Frog, get your boys. Is Stinny. Tax Frog, get your boys. You Geary's here too. Wait, are these actual? Okay, yeah, they're transfigurations. Okay. That makes more sense. I was like, damn, they're on point with their looks. Oh, right, yeah. The more of the game that you've been done, Uriangers. One for tax fraud. Was everyone just waiting in the back just to hear if Uriange was around? Is that what you guys wait for? Just with a heart noble and true. I don't know who that would be. Uriangent.
Uriangent.
Did you hear how it talk? Uriangent. I appreciate it, Tax. I'll call you in when I see your boy. I got you. Keeping it up on task. A daring Hurrian man who lives free as a bird. Hardy Hurrian woman who keeps her skybound crew in check. Gossip and hearsay. Madeline. That's pretty cool though. I like that. Genshi, what's going on? Good evening, goose evening. Oh, Sammy is one of the evil Darth Vader tribute band guys. He was the first one, the double fist. It's like Windward Point or West Wind. The West Wind Duty, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Oh, can I just change these? How do I change? All right, let's see. Robed Lalafelian woman of intellectual persuasion. That's got to be Tartaru. That's got to be Tartaru. A proud Elzen man, unmatched in art and lance. That's freaking Estinian. Half Elzen woman who fights for what is just. Proud, daring, hardy, Lala with a knack for machines that soar in the skies. Who turned his gaze heavensward? Is this Aramic? No. Look, I am basic main character. Yes. I am... I am just like you guys. Wait, what's Meteor? It's John Heavensward. It looks ridiculous. Like, they could have given him facial hair or something. I'm just saying, like, they could have done a little bit more. His name is Meteor? I thought it was going to be Aramic. Baymeric. Alright. Let's see who else we can be. With a knack of machines and that soar in the sky. Oh, the Sky Pirates. Sky Pirates girl. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I remember her. Okay. Top one is Bayerman. I see the Inspector Extraordinaire is here. Don't pat me. Don't kneel and pat me. Is this what it's like to be a Lalafell? I am at everyone's, like, knee level. This is hilarious. Nicole. What's interesting about this, though, is it's like, I wanna kind of keep going with this and see what it's like. Good God, the noodle neck giraffes over here. Holy hell. Like... Oh, there's a girl Kryl. Alright. Sultana Banana behind us. Giratia. I like this. This is good. This is fun. Nero, does Sid know that you're out here without him? Noodle neck giraffe. Why are they so damn tall? Alright. Are these all spoilers? I'm guessing that these are all spoilers, right? I'm gonna venture a guess because this is from the future. Oh, they're all unshakable conviction, Cape Westwind, Curian man, unmatched loyalty. Oh, okay, you're safe. All right. I just wanted to make sure I didn't want to spoil anything I shouldn't have. Who began life anew in a realm reborn. Is it gonna do Meteor? Ah, Warrior Meteor. Oh, that's less exciting. We've already done that one. Pick a row. All right. With his diminutive brother in tools. That's Biggs and Wedge. Oh, the height. How does everyone feel knowing that they are shorter and thus inferior to me? Oh my goodness. The lady. All right, you're only just a hair taller than me, Sammy, by the way. Bye, Sammy. Well, Standing compared to Galactic. Like, gotta say, oh god, there's Tataru. I'm sorry. Shouldn't react like that. That's not how one does. Should know now is Noodle next. They're kind of tall. They're so skinny. Maybe that's why they're angry. They should eat a cheeseburger. A formidable Rodigan known for his tactical. Oh, there we go. Look at the absolute unit. Wait, I think I have the Manderville. It's a night of frights. Appropriate reaction. Scared the piss out of me, and she was staring at me too. Can't do victory. Can you pose? Oh, yeah. The guns. Hold on. Oh, wait, you can't sprint while you're transfigured. Okay. All right, let's see. Pumpkin-headed apparition. Who are you? I think is the best question. Each generation, the knowledge to control denizens of the void is passed down alongside with the appellation. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Can I go up? Little Moogle action. This is it. Oh god, I was gonna say don't be a jump puzzle. How the hell do I get up in there? His character's name is John Video Games. John Video Games. Oh, is that Lady Demistrew? Wow. Look at that. That's impressive. Good God. I know that for a fact my character is probably like 6.5 feet. Like, just absolutely, like, destroying me in height. Holy crap. It's Lady D. Don't say Lady D. Which you cannot say Lady D. That is Lady D. You got her. We found her, folks. We found the D. Lady D, that is. I've completely lost train of thought. I was trying to figure out a way to get inside. To get inside is by the entrance. Oh, okay. Is this not the entrance? Or was it the unsavory imp? Oh, to the zone, not the house door. Okay, thank you. Lady D. Forever shall be known as Lady D. Genial Geyser. Geyser? Enter the haunted manor. Yeah. Is this a spin off of Addams Family? Yeah, this is Hawk Manor. Yes, I recommend it. This is Hawk Manor. The lighting and the graphics actually make this look pretty good. Hold on. You guys want to hear a spooky tale? This is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I like seeing video games do things like this, especially like constantly work on video games, like develop video games. I like seeing the effort put onto these events, as it's more than just like, okay, it's Halloween, here's a cool thing. Like, there's actual changes here. FCs are known to have parties here. Oh, I mean, it's actually pretty cool. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Really? That's all? Excellent. Good for health. I went and did my playtime. Apparently, I've only played for 11 days consecutively. Like, that's it. That's all the time I've played this game. I feel like that's severely understated. Ow. Oh, that's cool. With the little black one flying up there in the center. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Wait, no, I can do G-pose, right? I think I looked at G-pose once. Where's my head at? Face camera. The better lighting is nice. Can you... deep freeze? Oh, wow. That's really in depth. That is really cool. Toggle battle effects. Lip movement. Oh, that's pretty cool. Strafe left. Okay, these are just movements. We could stop that. Stop it. Stop walking. Can't see anything. Oh man, he's really getting into the conversation. I was gonna say. All right, that's like a whole separate video. I won't G-pose for too long, but I do actually want to get this. Hold on. I love it. Excellent. All right, let's see the rest of the manor. I think this is mostly distract. I did get distracted. Yes, I know. I have some MSQ to get to. But also, I'm wanted to explore the Halloween event here, just to get some like perspective on it before I got into the finale of the story, which is actually, I'm only like 9 quests off. But I think there's like a bigger, there's a really big duty at the end of it. At least that's what I could tell. I lost in this purgatory hell? How do I get out? Vanishing suddenly. Alright, well, Hydra, just know that you, like, of course, always go and take care of your family stuff first. Absolutely. More effort than most of the others. Yeah. And I mean, I think it shows. I think it shows how much effort they put into this portion of the... Oh, what is this? Why are they all the same? Are they trans? Oh, yeah, they are. Oh, God. Oh, God, there's like 10 of them. You guys see this? Ignore? Yeah, okay. Those are a lot of them in Philly. Ignore. Okay. Okay. I thought they just all kind of look like Minphilias. If you'll excuse me, very cordial usher. Moving out. Sorry. Don't worry about it for now. All right, that was pretty cool. I got my stuff. All right, now we get to go back and deal with the angry boy. Let's shift gears, get into some of the MSQ, knock it out before we have to go. So a bartender looks up and sees two big cats fighting. You get a wake up and get out of bed animation if you log out while standing in an inn. Wait, is it one that we can trigger like on our own? Nah, we need to go this way. I don't know if we'll be able to get to the dungeon tonight, but Monday is going to be one of those longer streams where it's hell or high water. We're doing what we can. We're getting to the end. We're doing it. I can't actually get up there. I gotta take the wrong way as an I am. Yep, gotta go along. It's just logging out. Oh, okay. In room. I mean, as long as he doesn't know context, it's not a bad spoiler. It's just a character. Yeah. 6.2 dungeon, 9.2 4.1. Oh, are we saying 4.1 already? Oh my goodness. It's so close. It's so close. Get over the lip, damn it. I think once I get to 4.0, like I remember some of the things that Opal, Jack, and Galactic had said is that like the content is much longer. Like the raids probably won't be able to be done in like one night or two. Like apparently they're significantly longer. So I'm trying to get the experience and trying to feel things out, but also space it out because I feel like I'm going to be on Stormblood for a little bit before I even get to before I even get a chance to get to Shadowbringers. Still got time. Right after beating Stormblood, and then again after completing Full-Blown. Ignore that costume, just erase it from your memory. I just thought it looked like Minphilia. That, I'll be honest with you. 100% honest with you. Okay, forget it. I'm forgetting. Chill. Look at these weird giraffes. Forgotten. In other news, I got an awesome new glam for your caster. What's the glam? Is it like a, is it something I've seen before? Or is it like something in other content? Spoilery as content, as it were. Oh, I need to get down here. 8-man story trial, 24-man story trial, 8-man. Like I don't know if I'm gonna necessarily like slog it all out with what do you call it? With the post patches. Like I don't know if I'm gonna try to rush through for like 4.1, 4.2, or whatever there is. I think I'm gonna take my time with that in that regard. So if I don't finish one all the way on a single go, then so be it. That's fine. Slightly better pants. Liberty or death? Mount and book I wanted to show you. Forgot to last stream because of how busy it was. All right. I'm down. I'm not going to fight it.
I wanted to show you this house. My house.
What? Raubon's house?
You mean this is where you grew up?
Aye. Not much to look at, is it? Same could be said of the village. It was damn near impossible to live off the land, barren as it was, which is why so many of us traded our plowshares for swords. Swords and uniforms, mind. We became military men. Tensions were rising between Alamigo and the Empire, and there was always a need for more soldiers to watch the border. It was only a matter of time before the first skirmishes broke out. It's a frightening thing to face Magitech armor for the first time. But after a lot of trial and error, I found ways to bring them down. After a few victories, people even said I had a knack for it. And then one day they hit us. Hard. I was wounded and sent home to recover. Back here.
Oh. Caffeine headache. Remember, Ford Focus had one of those too.
Will you remain silent for fear of the Mad King's vengeance? Of his eyes and ears in the shadows and his knives in the dark? You, who call this living dishonor our nation. It is but a slow death.
Isn't Curtis Lisa's dad? Or was Lisa's dad, if I remember correctly? Pretty sure that's what Conrad said when he passed, or what has been implemented over time. Pretty sure that's Lisa's dad, right? Yeah. Why are you drawing on my house, dude?
Liberty or death? Liberty or death? If this be your creed, then raise up your hands, raise up your voices! Together we will tear Theodoric from the throne! Together we will reclaim our freedom!
I know the people get like, oh hey, young Raubon. Or no, is this the young Raubon? No, the other one was. Ilberd and Raubon both. Ah, Ilberd, that's right. Yeah,
Sent you
jerk.
home to men, did they?
Aye, sir. Garlean's got the better of us. The chirurgeons say I'm healing well, so it won't be long now.
Younger face by keeping him out of view. Yeah, they're like, it'd be too difficult to go back and just like animate what younger Raubon would look like. So you know what? You just see his hair.
Liberty or death, is it? Tell me, soldier. What do you think those words mean?
We must needs be willing to die for liberty.
Spoken like a true patriot. But liberty should not be the end in of itself. Liberty is a
Good
chance
God, look
to
at the
build
size of that
something
mullet.
better. A stronger, more prosperous home for our people. It's not quick or easy work, and it is never truly finished. But if you neglect it, then sooner or later, you look up to find you've traded one tyrant for another.
This mullet is screaming the 80s in Aerosmith. Holy hell.
Well, sir, I've never asked for much. Never wanted to live like a king, just wish it were a little bit easier is all. For me and everyone else.
You got
And
a whole skunk party in the
I'm willing
back.
to die for that, if that's what it takes.
His
Dying
mullet
is
was
easy, soldier.
sloppy.
Living is harder. Rest, mend,
And there was the line.
regain your strength. You'll need it in the days to come. And mayhap one day we will need it too.
At least no one has Jerry curls. You can never trust a man with a mullet. I mean, not wrong.
Conrad chose you as his successor, Lise, and I will not gainsay his decision. I have but one question to ask.
So she is a 100% Midlander. Well, and that's also what I was going to say. I was like, man, like Curtis is tan, like tan. And then you look at Lise, and at least, I'm sorry, Lise is it must be Halloween because she up here ghosting up all this shit. She pale. She pale.
Liberty or death? Those were Curtis's words and his creed. Will you swear by your father's creed before your comrades and the gods?
For Soups, it was just a phase. But instead, he was a demon that paved the path for his people's liberation. Liberty or death. Liberty or death. I mean, if you actually do go through it and look at it, if we eventually do end up freeing Alamigo and pushing the Empire back, then yes, he was willing to die for his cause to get the liberty that he wanted. Are we trying to humanize a bad guy? Just saying.
Liberty or death. That's all you can hope for in war. Father understood that. And you want to know if I do too.
I guess you're talking to me. I didn't ask the question, lady.
I swear to you, here and now, I will fight until the end. Be it liberty or be it death.
Every villain is a hero in their own story. Yeah, that's true.
But the freedom we win must be for every Alamigan, even ones like Fordola, though they may hate us, and the Ananta, though they may fear us. We'll fight, and we'll talk, and we'll find a way to make it work for all of us. Compared to all that, retaking our home will seem like the easy part.
Diagnos, you said that he was very human, but sometimes humans can be the worst monsters. I always liked hearing the lines, like whenever there was like Frankenstein's monster, they were like, he's the monster, and they're pointing at Frankenstein's monster, and yet they are the ones chasing the humans. 9 times out of 10 tend to be the monsters themselves. That's why I always like the comparison, the subtle comparison throughout like any type of literature that shows that it's like, while the humans are persecuting a monster, they in fact themselves become a monster themselves. It's so hard to imagine that humans are bad until you're putting it into perspective. And it's like, well, yeah. Just saying. Motivation and a bit of complexity. Yep. At least they're supposed to be Highlanders because they're Alamigan, but 1.0 didn't have Highlanders, so they're middies. Oh, okay. What makes the monster and what makes the man? Absolutely. Shadow Eagle, I did see you sneak in. What's going on?
A good oath. And there is naught else to say. You are indeed your father's daughter.
If only middies were real. The mother of sci-fi, Mary Shelley, yes. The Halloween event was fun. Got to see, it was a cute little story. Got to check out the mansion. Took a couple of pictures. Nod. It's kind of mid though. It's not like an off-key fish, off-key singing fish. Can't carry can't carry a tuna. I don't know why that made me think of that, but you know, that's what you guys get. Her father's word gave me strength. Mayhap they all do the same for now. Oh god, does he mean that Hildy is the original Highlander from 1.0? Probably. I had one problem with Raubon's house, and I just got to be able to zoom out real quick. Let me turn on the volume just a hair. So I just gotta point this out. His house, his roof is flat. All the roofs are flat here. And can anyone tell me why that could be a problem? Can I zoom in and zoom out? Yeah. Anyone tell me why having a flat roof may be a problem? I know he's in the desert, but occasionally it does rain every once in so many thousand years. Can happen. It can happen. I'm just saying. Snipers could hide from this. It can happen. It bothered me. Saw a flat roof. Just saying. It's not a problem. It is a problem to me. Who's our architect? Uh-oh, are we being watched? Points to California, points to AZ. Arizona, now I've never personally been to Arizona, but I heard that that heat is some of the most like, is some of the most oppressive heat out there. Like and this is just secondary, I haven't been to Arizona, but I heard that the heat out there is pretty bad. Oh my god. You guys want to take down the Slaughterwife 5? Is said to have taken 5 wives he loved with equal measure. When those 5 wives were hunted and slain, he swore vengeance against all mankind and will not stop killing until he is killed himself. What the hell? Fireball. Oh, okay, he's dead. Slaughterhouse wife. Bait lore text is crazy. That was crazy. Holy hell. Popped all my cooldowns too. Hello, young gentlemen. It seems that you guys are looking for me. Same basic tune used in XVI. No, I did not actually. Angry giraffe husband. Well, he took 5 wives, so. Oh, okay, we're doing this? Alright, let's do it. Everyone take a nap. Nope. Just gonna pick you off all one by one. God, even the, like... Just absolutely wrecking face. This is a little bit ridiculous. Okay, so I was attacked, but like what? Boss fade music. Imagine sleeping on the job. Like they had one job and it was just to find me and I'm guessing watch me, but they like, I don't know how you fail. How do you fail that bad? Want to do the book and mount showing real quick? Yeah. Oh, wait, look, she killed some people too. I won't join into the queue quite yet. They were desperate. Well, they're desperately sleeping. Look, you just gotta wave and say, shh, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. It's a huge book. Oh, and it's... Okay, Pictomancer. Duh. That's pretty cool. Now, how'd you get that one, Hydra? God damn, that's a big chocobo. Oh, and you can get a spooky chocobo. Oh, that's cool. That's a scholar? Tell me that doesn't look like a Picto's book, though. Okay, Pictomancer right there. Okay. It's a taste of what... looks like a makeup from the normal mode, which was quite tough. Oh, that thing looks crazy. I think I'm going to probably have a very big problem of mount hunting in Final Fantasy. I really think that mount and glam... Like, I'm going to do the story, yeah, but then be like, I think I kind of want to just get on and do some mount hunting. Like, I think that's where I'm going to probably lose quite a bit of time. It's very addicting. Moogle event going on right now. I'm going to make a little bit more progress on the main quest just so I'm prepared for Monday. Particular fight over 320 times now. Oh, the Moogle event isn't a one-time thing. It's a grind. Oh, okay. Oh, boy. Hey, Ma, there's this weird camel out here. Holy hell. Oh, we got a problem now. Oh, that's right. She's the informant. Good God. She is so damn tall. Holy hell. I forgot about I forgot about Stark Woad, but holy crap, look at the size of her. Good God. I know. Look. I was about to make a comment and be like, damn, she got some good legs. Cap Dad's gone down bad. Big woman. Legs and thighs for days. I will go over 99 totems on the last two extremes for this expansion, though, so I can get for the final mount ASAP. Oh. I guess you're talking about like a Dawn Trail thing? Those are Dawn Trail. Do you like giant women? I'll leave it at that. That the best that they can hope for is to serve an Imperial officer. Dawn Trail mount hunting is set to 100, so she's max height for Femro. Being unhinged as per usual. Is that your usual, Witchy? In this game, yes. Get all 7 and you get an ultra special giant mount. Oh, okay, okay. I think we were going through Thornton Extreme. We were doing Thornton Extreme. We spammed that for a little bit to see if we can get the levels required. Or the drop. I did get a bunch of totems though. I'm excited for the new noises for the quest rewards. Or for the quest completions. That's what I'm excited for Shadowbringers. I know that's something small, but that's something I look forward to. $99 totems equals amount of that boss. Yeah. Soloing all the Heavensward extremes unsynced, and it didn't take that long to get all the pretty birds. Has awesome quest jingles. Yeah, I know. It's like, it's a little subtle thing. Yeah. Stop. I know that there's so much going on. I promise I will be excited for all the things as the time goes on. There's so much content. There's so much to do. There's always so much to do. I'm thinking that once I actually get into once I finish up with Stormblood or Stormblood. I think the first objective that I want to do is kind of recapping the base story. Because I know a lot of people have said that Stormblood's a little bit disjointed. It is the least favored out of the expansions, which I honestly thus far I don't see. I mean, don't get me wrong, I thought Heavensward was pretty good. I've really enjoyed a lot of the storytelling here in this one as well, in this expansion in Stormblood. So I think one of the first things that I'm going to do is end up actually kind of doing like a review of my experiences here. You know, I think that's going to be like my first focus once I get there. Eureka would be fun. I mean, well, that's what I mean. It's like there's Eureka, there's there's all the extra raids there, and these are just like what I have access to right now. I have more than enough like time or I should say I have more than enough content in front of me that I could really state any thirst that I have for an MMO. When you were mount hunting, do you go for 100% for all the mounts? Oh god, no, I don't have that focus. I go for the mounts that I like. One of the mounts that I got in World of Warcraft that I had hunted for a while was the Firehawk, like the Firewing Hawk, from I believe it was Firelands, the heroic version of killing Ragnaros on Firelands, and I got it during the patch, like during when that content was like brand new, when it was up to date. So when I finished it up and it dropped and I rolled on it and I won, it was like the biggest of deals. Like, and it's still the mount that I would choose for. I think, I can't remember. It's something Firehawk, the actual burning one, which I used until I stopped playing WoW. That was like my favorite mount. But then I went back and I tried to get like the land mount. I think it was like Flame Talon of Alyss Resort, if I'm not mistaken. I had to go back and I went and did that one, and I never got that to drop. But I would go for the ones that I think I enjoyed the most, you know? Windrake of Valakir. Oh, you get the hell out of here. Every Dawn Trail's extreme. I keep trying, end after 1 or 2 wipes. I'll get the totems or the mount one day. I want my chicken wings, dang damn it. The grinds for the druid item there. Do you mean the legendary? The legendary staff? I really did like the Firelands expansion. I had a lot of fun with that. As Boja is really fun. I know, Galactic. So what you guys don't know is that Galactic has an entire script. Every time that I've finished a main expansion, there's an entire script of things for me to read, to understand. And he is like, here's what I suggest you do. Here's what you have to do. And it like, he goes into crazy detail for Galactic. Just saying. The thing that lets you be the fire cat. Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah. Druid of the Flame. That's right. Boja to Eureka. Wow, she's doing pretty good for having her face sliced. Lighting. Look at the lighting details. All right. Oh, and she's actually still sitting here. Okay. What'd you have to say to us? Yeah, we gotta go bring Kryl home. I keep kind of like low-key forgetting that she's still in containment at or what's it, or kidnapped, I should say, by frickin' Xenos. Like, I keep low-key forgetting that. I mean, I have the audio on. Ooh. Ooh, Lise. Bud, relax. Relax, Bud.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
Relax, Bud. Yeah, this is a trailer outfit.
Well, what do you think? I know it's a bit old-fashioned, but in a traditional sort of way, Ida wore it whenever she could.
Yes, I do remember this from the trailer.
Not that I'm pretending to be her or anything. Not again. It's just, if this is the last battle we fight to free Alamigo, then she ought to be a part of it.
Everyone thought it was Dancer Glam. Spend money at the bog station. We can just, well, I like that they give us the option to just straight up be disrespectful. Yeah, it's not your style. Like, just, we will be stoic and unmoving. We won't say a word. We will just watch.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. If you don't like it, just say so.
She monk without that awful glue, tape, and staples.
Anyway, the real reason I asked you here was to sneak in a warm-up before the final battle.
Oh,
There's
okay.
this place I know where monks used to spar as part of their training. Care to join me?
She actually didn't like that I didn't say anything nice about her. Trailer moment. Well, one of us is gonna need to change. No chakra, only fist. You have a wife, you should know that. I'm personifying like the stoic man here. That was my goal. That was my objective. Does she have a dagger in her offhand? Jesus. It's a punching dagger. What happened? As a black mage, like, no, as a thaumaturge, the very first thing they say is don't get close to enemies. That is like step number 1. Why are we charging? Just like in the trailer. Yeah. Good God. Oh, hey, look, everyone's just. And that's how Hefe, that's what I was thinking about. It's just like when they lean in like that, it's just now Kith. In your heart, you were forever a war, probably. They assume you're not leveling black mage. The lady in red. Cheek to cheek, is that the name? All right, hold on, where's my achievements? Cheek to cheek. Lisa's right fist. Okay, I get a title. Lisa's right fist. Now, it doesn't, finest people's ally. We're not thought of for the fist fight, unfortunately. Here, Gunblade, it's very out of place. What is that? I get an eye patch? Let's go! Yeah, it's less exciting. Oh, you get the turban? We don't move for any AoE. Now the what's it, the heavy or the Dark Knight one over here is looking pretty good. Like I said, look at his headwear. I was gonna say, why is your head like? Oh, okay, that's the glam. Okay. See, like that's cool. Like I can be on board for that. It's like an eye patch, but it's like the what do you call it? The like the face bandage. Like they got their eye hit on. Hey, Stoic, what's up, buddy? How are you? There's a dungeon that I highly recommend being monk for. Is there like specific quest dialogue or specific dialogue throughout? It's the one that Thancred wears? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's right, he does. It is not letting you spell Thancred. There you go. All right, so our girl Alice is staying home. I know what you're trying to say. Is there a faster way to get there? I guess not. Time to go to Aligiri. There's a slight bit of unique monk dialogue for the for the first post-optional dungeon in Stormblood, and it's very fitting. Wait, is that one that was that's like right there in Ralgar's Reach? Like, isn't there a dungeon? Yeah, this one up here. I'm guessing is the one that you're talking about. We got a long ride, by the way. Not unless you have fun. Mount speed is definitely increased. It's all the Aether currents. No, wait, hold on. Travel, there it is. Beats. All right. So I got most of them. 4 more till dungeon. Gotcha. Ooh. Oh, look, little hunt. Do. So it doesn't seem like Alice is going to be joining us for this last fight, which I kind of think... I mean, I don't think anything bad's going to happen, like, at least to Alfie. I feel like this is going to be kind of like a resounding victory. I'm hopeful, let me put it this way. I am hopeful that it's a resounding victory and that we don't lose anyone. I don't think we're going to lose anyone. I feel like it's like it's more upbeat and exciting. Like it's a good thing. I've got good feelings going into the Stormblood ending. And I know I'm probably going to be wrong, because every time that I think that I have a happy feeling, something in this game tells me, no, you can't have a happy feeling. That is how this game goes. Anna Banana, don't you sit there and lie to my face. Girl, cannot do that. Black Quest, I still have those quests to get through. I think I'm on like 62. I think it's like 62. Yeah, I mean, there's still a bunch of stuff that I need to do this weekend. I think that's why I also messaged in the Discord, like there's a bunch of things that I got to get done before Sunday, or before Monday, I should say. The daytime music. Pippin, my boy. Job quest, yeah, those things. The story has never killed the character that they couldn't work into a horrible tragedy. Oh, excellent. Thank you. That makes me feel warm and fuzzy. Jeez. One final piece of good news. Reinforcements from all 4 Alliance nations have arrived and joined the main host, which has now established a new base of operation in the locks. Commander Hex. Oh yeah, we gotta size her up. Bud, relax. Nod. As the sun rises. I'm just saying, but if Bud goes, I think Bud was here at the beginning and said that he couldn't stay.
I remember my father's words, how they rang in my ears as we left Castrum Urbania behind and looked out over the locks before us. Comrades brave and true, they had come from all across Eorzea to stand with us. To stand against oppression and tyranny.
Oh, Bearmeric!
20 years the Empire had ruled us, but no longer. Liberty or death. Liberty or death.
Ooh. The lighting gives this cutscene dramatic effect.
Ere we begin, I would say to you as a proud son of Alamigo that I am
Connie
grateful
Sana.
to each and every one of you for your part in this endeavor.
Mama Merrowwind. Bearmeric.
Now, to the heart of the matter. The enemy appears content to remain within the city walls and await the inevitable siege. Open conflict has been sporadic thus far.
I see it, Sir Nix. I got you.
Whether Xenos is biding his time until reinforcements arrive, or attempting to bait us into a trap, none can say. We know better than to trust his word.
Regardless, we can ill afford to present Garlemald with a chance to ready her legions. It would be in our best interest to press for a swift resolution.
A long siege wouldn't be good for the people in the city either. If food becomes scarce, you know who'll starve first.
Just so. Therefore, I propose we commit our forces to an all-out assault. What say you?
Yep. Everyone agrees. It's time to go.
Twould seem we are of one mind. Then let us proceed to the how of it. The immortal flames will form the vanguard, supported by the archers and the conjurers of the Order of the Twin Adder, under the Elder Seedseer's command. Once the main host has cleared a path to the walls, we will bring forward the artillery of the Maelstrom and the Temple Knights. I would have your cannons pound the gates and punch a hole right through the middle of their defenses.
They're not
What
giving
about
any
the
of the other
resistance?
guys? Other guys,
Your
like
part
chats?
will be to occupy the residential district and keep civilians out of harm's way. The people are more like to trust their own.
Of course, you can count on us.
Okay, I was glad that she didn't, like, feel some type of way about that. I was kind of expecting at least to have, like, some kind of comment to be like, well, what? I want to fight too, you know?
Remember that there is a second entrance to the city proper there. If all goes to plan, we will have secured 2 points of entry. Once both objectives are complete, we press on into the city, surround the palace, and hunt down Xenos.
Xenos is not the type, like, he's, like, protected by, like, plot armor and Aether. Yeah, lots of character development.
As for the Scions, you will be held in reserve as an irregular unit until we have more intelligence on your captured comrade. Kryle's rescue will be your primary concern, but I dare say we'll find a use for you once her freedom has been secured.
Yep, just throw me out whatever problem you
Thank you,
got.
General. I pray we find her quickly.
Mom Connie's at it.
Ronga's beacon nears its end. Soon, my friends, Alamigo will be ours once more.
I'm just saying, Mom Connie's kind of has always been badass. I think she's like, didn't we say like she's like 200 years old or something? Is covered by plot armor and thick armor. All right. How far am I from the end? She's in her 20s, but didn't she stop? Like, didn't she stop aging? Like, her body might be 20 years old, but like, in her mind, 40. Okay, she had 46. All right. Yeah, I thought that was the saunas. That was their whole thing. It's like they stopped aging once they ascended, basically. She's 28? Is she really that young? We got 4 more until dungeons. But she's still only 28. Okay. Tree-hugging Gandalf XP and can actually be ruthless and calculating when she needs me. She's physically in her teens. Okay, she may have been younger. Yeah, the Conjurer Guildmaster is over 200 years old. Oh, do I get a new helm? Really? That's the helm? All right. She uses glamours to look a bit older. Thancred, my boy. Imbue Garleans with the power to manipulate Aether in pursuit of which goal their scientists had. I'm sorry to report, performed many questionable experiments on living subjects. Yep. I think I might know someone who can help. That helm hat is quite a disappointment for me too. It sounds like she's in her 40s, dang. Hey, it's the cynical youth. It's the guy who chewed out a lease at the beginning of the expansion. Whisker. Certainly helps her appear more aged. Youngest sibling, Arun, is 18 and is already a big name white mage. The well was closed. See, apparently Theodoric decided one day he wanted to control the water supply and forbade water trading. Gotta turn that down, that's a little loud. So even if you come up through it, you'll find yourself on the wrong side of a locked gate. At the time, my grandfather, being an enterprising sort, befriended a guard and lifted the key from his belt. He made a copy and carried on selling water until the Imperials invaded. And he ended up working in the saltery. Nod. Love using the whole animal when it comes to the story. I actually I've liked this thus far. I gotta attune. Wow, this zone is huge. Sip when I'm dead. Talking Curia business. Par for the course. Enemy territory. About face. Ooh. Alrighty. I think this is probably a good enough spot for me to stop, get ready, because I know that there's like what, like 3 or 4 quests before the end, before we get to the finale. So we still got some time. We still have a little bit of questing leading up to it, but then we have, I think that isn't there like a trial, and then there's a duty, isn't there a bunch of stuff that's like right towards the end? So there's like 5 hours left. Yeah. I think we can probably knock it out on Monday. I think I'm confident. Right at the end. Yeah, dungeon and a trial. I'm pretty sure we can knock that out on Monday. I don't know. Is 5 hours really? What do you guys think? I can do it on Monday. That's what I was thinking. There's a fun a cutscene coming up soon. Gotcha. If I mean business, yeah. Well, I'm not gonna get as sidetracked. I'm just like focusing fully on what's in front of me here. Next stream is long. I'm prepared for a long stream. So unless you fail it hard multiple times. All right, so there's a duty, a dungeon, and a trial, all in one. All right, that's not bad. We can do that. We can manage that. I think so. Two duties. In that case, I might do this duty. All right, you guys talk me into it. All right, I can at least do this duty. We'll do this duty, and then we'll go. I think that's fair. That's reasonable. I thought that was going to be the near end. All right, so we got to go and get this key for from Whiskar's grandpappy. Years and some memories, not 100%. That's all right. I'm gonna trust that you guys know what you're talking about. I will say I am actually very excited to get into another trial, and actually do so as a black mage. I think that's like kind of one thing that I've noticed as I've played, is that I've actually had very little interactions with doing the trials. Like I haven't had, I think there was only the one trial that I did, and I think that trial, if I'm not mistaken, was a Lady of Bliss, and that was the only one that I did as a black mage. The other one, the level 62 one in the Ruby C, I did it as a Dark Knight, you know? Got lost when you did this, dude? You mean a 100 carried? Absolutely. Absolutely carry that team. Oh no! Not the battery. Fallen masonry. Obsidian carbuncle. I guess I'm missing one? Gotta find clues. Lady of Bliss, where Galactic tried to assassinate Caffeinated, a calf with AoEs, which he did successfully, by the way. That was successfully done. Oh, it's a trap. Which one of you triggered the obvious trap? Bud, you missed all the interactions with Lise. Lise, you missed all the Lise actions.
Away with you.
Text message was good. Lise got her new dress. That was the big thing. Hey, Drawing Nature, what's going on? Oh my goodness, can I just scathe everything? Oh, that's a big boy. Look at everyone running in line. Oh, damn. And I still got hit. Oh my goodness. Did you press the obviously bad button yet? I think I just did. It was a device that I wasn't supposed to apparently touch, and when I did, everything just kind of like went to hell. All career black mages died just right now. I know. I'm doing the best I can. For your level 70 skill. Salt Monastery. Guessing that's the Salt Monastery? Are you guys following me? I hope you guys aren't following me. Oh, you guys are. Is canonically a dummy. I like how they just have like Magitech stuff just laying around here. Oh, okay, we're fighting that. Okay. I didn't think that was necessary. Splat. I'm just going to safely assume that we're gonna have to fight these guys. Obvious enemies that breadcrumb you toward the people. Yeah, that connect the path. I was probably not overthinking it too much. I'm just gonna keep casting all the stuff because it's obviously. Oh, I just double cast, triple cast. Ugh, what a waste! Ow! Gotta eat it. Okay, all right. Just waiting for you to finish your cast. Yeah, no. They didn't, not like bothering to help me out or do anything. I'm gonna say that looks like a Salt Monastery. I did enjoy the, look at how they're all in single file line. Even the GD carbuncle in the back. What is this? They're all uniformly in a line. Look. This is hilarious. They're very well mannered. Look, all in a line. Jesus Christ. Who put this together? Who put the AI for this? Alright, come on. I guess I have to go killing again. And by height, too. Yeah. I was gonna say, did they do height or oldest to youngest? I don't know, following Cap. This isn't my story, dude. I'm not the main character. I just figure out the stuff and yeah, I'm the tactics man. Nobody invites me over. Yeah. A giant ass frog. Alright, I'm gonna say that we gotta go this way. But look, now they're all following again. Let's see. This is hilarious. Everyone is very well-mannered. I gotta watch that. I just double cast it again. Not even watching any of this. All right, I'm guessing it's up this way. Especially in these duties, they don't really have a tank. Like, I don't really think, unless you grossly manage everything, I don't think that you can actually really die. Like, you don't need to have necessarily a tank because the mobs go down in like 2 or 3 hits. Really, they go down fairly quickly. What the hell is that thing? What the shit is that gorilla looking thing? Holy hell, look at that. Monkey. I'm just out of range. As any job, some allow the tanks to tank properly. Can you guys destroy that? Okay, made me waste that cast. Thank you. You're the best. That's a really big monkey. Really cool though. I actually kind of like the monkey looking like that. Black Mage at level 77, super close to getting the damn it. No, we're gonna go through it again. I am not playing Black Mage well this evening. It has not been. I have 7 stacks of vulnerability. Good God. It's time to grind it out now. I like Pokemon. You have to catch them all. Just Black Mage things. Is that normal? Am I playing it just the right way? Healers adjust. That's the way you have to play these games, folks. If you're collecting vulnerability stats. His name is what? Excuse me, no. His name is what? What? His name is Wat. Robo Gorilla is a PvP achievement mount, so if you're doing Mog Tomes, this is the time. Oh. Thank you for the key, Gramps. Appreciate you. What? Okay. I read it in, I couldn't help it. I read it in the voice of Little John. What? Okay. Lise is in the mood for a swim. Bud, this is what you missed. That's what you missed. She got into her nice dress. Ivanhoe. Oh, right, you can't swim. I'm aware of that. Thank you, but it's neither here nor there, given that I lacked both the Kojin's blessing. There was just enough of a time for a slap for Alfie, which was beautiful. I love it. Nod. They take every chance that they can to take a swing at him, and I love it. Oh, now you can explore it. Okay. I will admit the zone is cool because it feels like more like Alamegan deserty, but then it's like, you know, off in the distance is Alamigo itself and all the shit that goes on in there. Like, is that a huge ramp leading up to it? It is. Like, city's huge. Adorable like doofus. Yeah, he was a little bit unbearable, but do. Excuse me, Mom. I'm in the middle of a quest. Urianger? Hello? Tax fraud, he's here now. Yeah, I don't know how he got here. He got here quick, though. All right, just go ahead and spill the beans. Isn't that Moon Burritos? Oh, okay, so she got imbued with all the echo power, and we're gonna suck it out of her. Gotta suck the power out of forward focus. Got it. Make her a normal person and she gets slapped around. Did anyone really say thank you to Urianger? Not really. Said suck with 2 C's. Oh wait, it's down underwater, isn't it? I have to go underwater. I heard swimming in salt water was like the most terrible idea. Like you shouldn't swim in salt water because I heard it's like horrendous for your health and such. It will kill you. Yeah, that's what I thought. Then Minecrafting your way down. I mean this in the best way, but that's a pretty big hole right there. Oh, okay. I guess you can go faster if you mount up underwater. Save for specific plants. Be self-conscious. Look at this thing frickin' zoom. Look at the zoom. That is a fast-ass bird. Look at this. That's what she said. I know it's flight speed. It has to be, but holy hell, look at the bird go. Then he gets to land and he's slow as hell. I should look down sometime. Oh, am I in Alamigo? Did I miss something? Drown you in a rip current, even being a factor. I missed a large city. All right. Guess we're here. Was the large city important? I'm playing Doom Eternal now. Wait, to this music? Is that what it is? All right. All right. I think this is where I'll call it. So I'm the Resonant. I don't know how many more quests I'm off, but I should only be like 2 or 3. I think I'm fairly close to the end. It's a problem of luck, so it's not a problem. All right. So Monday I think is going to be the big finale of Stormblood. I think that'll be a good time. Easily finishing on Monday. Yeah. The city is mentioned in lore, but isn't plot relevant. Gotcha. All right, so we made some good progress. We got to see the Halloween event. The Halloween event was actually a lot of fun. I actually really enjoyed it. I love this season because I feel like everyone is almost like a little bit more energized. I guess if that makes sense. Everyone just feels more like happy, I guess is the best way to put it. We still have lots of good stuff going on. I got videos coming out this weekend on both channels. I think I have some extra footage of Diablo 4 of just me meandering through that goes out on the side channel tomorrow. Sunday is I got to play a demo of a game. It's called Legacy Steel and Sorcery. It's a PvPvE extraction type game. Had a lot of fun with it. Had my initial results. Members of the channel, you guys can already see it. Do want to give a quick shout out to the members of the channel who are assisting me becoming a full-time content creator. I am greatly appreciative of you guys. Thank you. As well as each and every one of you viewers. You guys are fantastic. Thank you for being along with this journey. It's been a lot of fun thus far. So we have a little bit more to go. And before I get too far away from that, I do also want to give a shout out to Tax Fraud for the donation. Because, well, let's be serious. Tax Fraud saw all of the Urianges and I mean, it happens. You know the drill. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Don't work yourselves too hard. Take some breaks. Get a good cup of coffee in the morning. I'll see you on the other side. As always, stay caffeinated, folks.